Welcome to Single Ever After. Join me as I journey through the jungle of dating in search of my true love. One of the things I didn't expect about being in a secure relationship is how quiet it can feel. Not boring, just calm. And if you're used to intensity, calm can feel unfamiliar at first. Sometimes it even feels suspicious, like you're waiting for something to go wrong, but nothing goes wrong. And that, it can take some getting used to. This episode is about honesty. Not dramatic honesty, not confrontation, just everyday honesty. The kind that doesn't come with a speech or a breakthrough moment. The kind that shows up in small conversations and small choices. I'm not talking about honesty as a relationship skill. I'm talking about honesty as a feeling. What it's like when you don't feel like you have to manage how you're perceived all the time. That's been new for me. And I started noticing it in really small moments. There was a moment early in our relationship when I had an extra day off of work and I wanted to do a little staycation. Nothing big, just get out of town for, 3 days, weekend. I work a lot, and when I get unexpected time off, I like to use it. Traveling, even for a short trip, feels like a major reset for me. So I suggested we go somewhere for the weekend. And he said no. Not in a harsh way, just honestly. He said he didn't want to travel like every weekend, and that staying home sounded better to him. And I remember feeling that moment of tension that can happen when two people want different things. In the past, that kind of moment might have turned into a bigger conversation. I might have tried to convince him or explain why it mattered to me or interpret his response as a sign that we weren't aligned. But this time, none of that happened. I said something like, okay, I still want to go. I'll just go by myself. And that was it. No argument, no overanalysis, no lingering tension. I booked the staycation and went alone. And it was actually really nice. Not just the trip, but the moment itself. Because it showed me something about how calm disagreement can look in a secure relationship. We didn't need to want the same thing. We didn't need to negotiate it into alignment. We didn't need to make it mean anything bigger than what it was. Two people wanting different things that weekend. And that was okay. When I got back, nothing fell off between us. The relationship didn't feel fragile. It didn't feel threatened by disagreement. It just felt normal. And that felt new for me. I think one of the strangest parts of growth is realizing that peace can feel unfamiliar when chaos used to feel normal. Your body doesn't immediately trust calm. It keeps checking for problems. And sometimes there aren't any. If you ever felt unsettled by things going well, you're not broken. You're adjusting. That adjustment, it takes time. And honesty starts showing up differently when that adjustment begins. Another small moment I remember is I noticed this shift. It was doing something really, really ordinary, texting. There was a day when he didn't respond for a few hours. Nothing dramatic. He was working, living his life, being a normal person. But in the past, and I'm sure some of you have been there, that kind of silence might have made my mind start moving. Not in a huge way, just small questions. Like, did I do something wrong? Is something off? Should I follow up with another text? That used to be automatic for me. But this time, I noticed the thought start and then it stopped. I didn't send another message. I didn't reread what I sent. I know y'all have done that. I didn't create a story about it. I just kept doing what I was already doing. And eventually, he texted back like normal. Nothing happened. And that moment felt important, not because of the text, but because of my reaction. Or really, the absence of a reaction. That kind of calm used to take effort from me. This time it didn't. And I noticed it. When I think about those two moments, the staycation conversation and the texting silence, neither of them were dramatic. There wasn't a big resolution. There wasn't a breakthrough conversation. There wasn't a conflict that needed repair. They were just ordinary moments where things could have escalated, but didn't. And I think that's what secure love often looks like. Not perfection, not constant agreement, not emotional intensity, just steadiness. Two people being honest about what they want. Two people trusting the relationship enough not to panic in small moments. That kind of calm used to feel unfamiliar to me. Now it feels normal. If you ever notice yourself reacting less intensely to things that used to trigger you, that is growth. And sometimes that growth shows up inside a relationship that feels steady enough to hold it. Honesty is secure love. Insecure love isn't loud. It's steady. It's the absence of performance. It's the feeling that you don't have to manage the moment so carefully. And that kind of honesty feels quiet, but it feels real. If you've ever felt relief in being understood without explaining everything, you know what I mean. Secure love isn't loud. It's honest. And honesty doesn't always sound like a big conversation. Sometimes it sounds like nothing at all. I'm really glad you're here. Talk to you next time.